Dear single parents with badly behaved children, stop expecting your partner to tolerate your rude-ass kids. I'm so sick and tired of single parents with rude and disrespectful kids who try to villainize you for not putting up with their BS. If you have unruly children that are out of control and you expect your partner, spouse to sit there and take height a broken bar, please remain single until you get your kid under control. If you've ever had to deal with entitled kids and even more entitled parents, hit that like button. This isn't just a story about revenge. It's about boundaries, self-respect, and what happens when you let someone treat you like a doormat for too long. Full story. 1. Backstory: the girl and the package deal. I met Jessica at a friend's engagement party. She had this warm laugh, a confident vibe, and she was gorgeous. I thought she was out of my league, to be honest. We talked for hours that night about music, cooking, books, and at the end of the night, she dropped one important detail. Just so you know, I'm a single mom. 10-year-old boy. Total mama's boy. It's a package deal. I smiled. I respect that. I was raised by a single mom myself. So I get it. I wasn't lying. I did get it. But what I didn't get was that this wasn't going to be a package. It was going to be a hostage situation. First time I met Tyler, he didn't say a word. He stared at me, dead in the eyes, like I was some threat. I tried to be nice. Hey, man. Heard you like my K-tilde copyright Monami too. He shrugged. No eye contact. No handshake. Just turned and walked out of the room. Jessica giggled nervously. He's just shy. Okay, fair enough. But then things escalated fast. By week 2, Tyler would mutter stuff under his breath. I hate you. You're not my dad. Mom, make him go away. Every time Jessica brushed it off. He's just having a hard time adjusting. Adjusting? This kid keyed my car with a rock and carved the word loser into the side panel. Jessica made me feel guilty for even bringing it up. He's 10, for God's sake. You're a grown man, and you're whining about a scratch? That wasn't a scratch. That was a $600 insurance claim. But okay. Deep breaths. Maybe I could still help this family. Maybe I just had to prove I wasn't going anywhere. That was my second. Tyler began testing how far he could go. He'd sneak into my room and rearrange or break things. Took my Xbox controller and tossed it in the toilet. Smeared peanut butter on my dress shirts. I brought it up calmly. Jessica, I need to talk to you about what Tyler's doing. Don't start. He's a kid. You're acting paranoid. He said he didn't do any of that. He said he didn't? So I set up a small webcam in my room, and not for spying, just for safety. Guess what I caught? Tyler holding my toothbrush and scrubbing it inside the toilet bowl. Laughing. Saying, let's see if he gets sick. I showed Jessica the footage. She didn't even flinch. Why would you record my son without telling me? That's creepy. You need therapy. She turned it around like I was the problem. No accountability. No apology. She was blind. No, scratch that if she chose to be blind. I'd wake up to the sound of Tyler screaming bloody murder in the living room if I didn't make him pancakes. He threw food at me. Hit me. Bit me. Jessica would come out half asleep and yell at me for triggering him. Once, he told a neighbor I touched him. The police showed up. Fortunately, Jessica cleared it up immediately. It was a misunderstanding, she said. But did she apologize? Number. She said. He's just dramatic. Maybe don't scare him so much. Scare him? All I did was exist in a house where the real adult refused to be one. We went to a family BBQ. Jessica's family. I'd been helping pay bills, fixing things around the house, even doing Tyler's homework half the time because she said she was exhausted. At the BBQ, her uncle asked, "So, what do you do?" Before I could answer, Tyler shouted. He doesn't do anything. He's a loser. My mom pays for everything. Jessica laughed. Out loud. In front of everyone. Nada, hey, don't say that. Nada, that's not true. Just a laugh. That was it. That's when I realized that I wasn't part of this family. I was the punchline to a joke they weren't even hiding anymore. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I went home, quietly packed my things, and left a note on the fridge. I tried. For over a year, I tried. I gave you my love, my time, my money. I was disrespected by your child and dismissed by you. I'm done. Good luck. Then I made some moves. You see, Jessica relied on me more than she realized. I paid half her rent. Her phone was on my family plan. I helped her land a part-time remote job at my friend's startup, which I now emailed to recommend immediate termination, with proof of how she'd used her work hours to watch Netflix and post on Facebook about how hard life is as a single mom. The bike Tyler rode? I took it. I had the receipt. The PS5 I bought for family nights? Gone. Mine. Even the groceries? Yeah, I cleared out what I paid for. Left a sticky note on the fridge. Not your housemaid anymore. 2 weeks later, I started getting texts. Tyler misses you. You're being really cruel. You're abandoning us. You're ruining my life. Nah. I was just finally protecting my own. I blocked her. But that wasn't the end. See, she posted online about how toxic men can't handle strong single moms. She tried to get sympathy. Except a broken bar. Remember that webcam footage? I anonymously sent it to one of the parenting forums she was active in, just the part where Tyler was scrubbing my toothbrush in the toilet. I included a caption. If your kid did this, would you defend it? The post went viral. Suddenly, the people who used to support her strength started asking questions. Her babysitting clients ghosted her. Her part-time job refused to rehire her. Even some of her friends distanced themselves. I didn't have to lift another finger. One day, months later, I ran into her at a grocery store. She looked tired. Frazzled. Hair unbrushed. Tyler was screaming at the cashier because he wanted a candy bar. She saw me and froze. I just gave her a polite smile and walked right past. She chased me to the parking lot. You ruined everything. He's worse now. Do you feel good about that? I turned to her and said. I feel good knowing I didn't let you ruin me. Then I got in my car, a broken bar, and drove away. Here's what I learned: you can't help people who refuse to see their own flaws. And no amount of love will fix someone who's dedicated to living in denial. Sometimes, the best thing you can do, the most powerful revenge, is simply walking away and letting their life implode without you. If you stuck around to the end, thank you. I hope this story made you feel seen, because no one deserves to be blamed for not tolerating abuse, even from a child. Hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what would you have done in my shoes? And if you've ever been in a relationship with someone who couldn't print a broken bar,